Hey you, welcome back. Today we have a topic I was struggling a lot in the past. It's flexibility. Me personally, I come from a background of weightlifting and didn't really care for my flexibility. So when I started yoga, I was super stiff. And it was very tough for me to get that back, and I'm still working a lot on it. And lately I've realized that a lot of people are having issues with that and are not as flexible as they maybe should be. And also sitting on a desk or in a car the whole day really shortens the muscles and makes the body stiffer over time. Today we will work on that, hopefully improve the flexibility and get you more comfortable in your body again. This class is for beginners. You can do it on a daily basis if you would like or when you feel like it. And you just need your mat and let's get flexible. Step onto your mat and we begin in our forward fold to loosen up the hamstrings. Fold down to your knees, let your upper body hang down, grab your elbows, maybe bend your knees if you're a bit tight in the hamstrings, that's okay. You can lay down your upper body on your legs and then just hang here. Today's practice will be slower than usual. We will hold poses for way longer than you are used to from my practices. That helps to open up the muscles and all the parts of your body. Just let yourself hang down and feel the gravity which is pulling you down. Go deeper and deeper into the pose with the time. And then slowly come up again. Fold down, have a straight back parallel to the ground. Move your hands behind your lower body in a straight line and then move your upper body down like someone is pulling on your hands. Very energetically move your upper body down, but have a straight back here. Hold for a second when you're at your lowest point. Come to the low point and hold here. Release. Round your upper body now. So have a round back and we're doing the same again. Let your hands pull behind you. Go as deep as you can with a round body. You will feel that you can go much deeper now. Come up, go down again. Come up and hold. Hold here for 3, 2, 1 and come up slowly and gracefully. Come down onto your mat. Have the soles of your feet together in Pada Konasana. At first have a long and straight back and then slowly fold over your legs. The distance of your feet to your body is slightly like the length of your forearm. Then just hang down and let your lower back and your hips loosen up a bit. I tried to be quiet when I gave the cues so you can enjoy a bit of silence. Slowly come up again. And then have your left leg straight. Put your right foot on the inside of your left leg. Have a straight back. Raise the arms over your head. And then fold over your long leg. You can put down your hands beside your leg onto your ankle or grab your foot if you can. Fold down deep here in Janu Sirsasana. Breathe slowly and deeply and try to move deeper with every exhale. Pull your toes energetically to your body and push your foot into the ground. You can also have the leg bent if that's more comfortable for you. And now grab your right foot and put it over your left leg. Turn around, put your right arm behind you, set it down, and then spin and twist open to the right side of your body. You can grab your right leg or push your elbow into your right knee and twist even deeper. Let loose, turn to the other side, come to the middle and switch legs. Pull your left leg to your body, fold it down, have the right leg straight, come up, fold down, put the hands beside your leg, on your leg or grab your foot if you want to. Try to have your lower back as straight as possible and not try to bring your head to the ground, rather bring your forearms to the ground, which should be your goal. We're not aiming for a specific look of this pose, we are just looking for a sensation in our body here. If you feel something, that's already amazing. Don't stress about not being able to touch your foot. As long as you feel something, that's great. Roll up again, put your left foot over your right leg, twist open to the other side. Have your left arm behind you or put your right arm over your left knee and twist even deeper. Shortly twist to the other side to have a balance in your body. Come to the middle again. And now straighten your legs into a straddle. Grab a block if you have it handy and you need it. And then have a straight lower back and fold down through the middle. If you have a block and you're a bit stiffer in this pose, you can put it under your bum to lift yourself up, which makes it a bit easier to go deeper here and helps to get into the pose. Push your feet into the ground, let yourself hang here. That's the pose I was struggling the most with, and I'm still working on a lot. So don't stress yourself if you have a very straight upper body and you can't even touch the ground. You will get there somewhere. Stretching takes time. Flexibility needs patience. That's the great thing about flexibility work. It teaches you to be patient, to give things some time. Remove the block if you used it. Pull your right foot to the middle, so to your bum. Grab your right knee with your left arm and fold over your left side here. Feel a long right body and a right side stretch, maybe even a stretch in your shoulder. Belong here. The aim is not to touch your feet, just a sensation in your right side. Come back to the middle, switch legs. Bend your left knee and bring your left foot to the middle. Grab your left knee with your right hand and fold over the other side and have a long left body here. Try to twist open your chest, so move your upper shoulder a bit more to the back. And then come back to the middle. Come to hands and knees. Step your left foot beside your left hand. Come into lizard lunge. If you want to, you can use your block again here and put down your forearms onto it if you can't reach the ground yet. You can also stay on your hands or put your hands a bit further away from the mat. Or rest your forearms on the ground. You should feel a nice deep stretch in your inner left hip here. If you hold the pose long enough, it will get a bit uncomfortable eventually. But over time it gets very nice to have open hips. And it makes the day-to-day life way more comfortable. Put your left knee back beside your right knee. Maybe turn your leg a bit, make some circles, and then bring the right foot beside your right hand. And do the same motion as on the other side. Put your hands onto the ground, put your forearms onto the ground, or onto a block. Just stick to the same motion you did on the other side to reach balance. If you want, you can also always move a bit in those positions to feel a slight different sensation. Be exploratory here. Explore your body. See what feels right. Come up, step back, maybe make a circle or two with your right leg here. And then bring your left chin behind your hands. Have it as parallel as possible for you to the front side of the mat. Have a straight back at first and then slowly fall down. If you want to and your outer hips are a bit stiff, you can put a block under your left hip or a blanket or cushion, which is a bit more comfortable. Fall down here onto your forearms or onto your hands, or put your head onto the ground and fold over your chin. Welcome in Pigeon pose. Pigeon pose was one of the poses I probably hated the most when I started with yoga, because it was kind of painful to get into the pose. But over time, I really started to enjoy this pose and fell in love with it. It actually feels quite great now, and I feel way more loose in my outer hips because of it. Slowly come up and then switch sides. Bring your right shin to the front and sweep your left leg to the back. Have the toes tucked or untucked. Push yourself a bit up and have a straight back. And then fold over your right shin onto the forearms, or lower if you can or want to. Try to have your right shin as parallel as possible for you. You can always adjust if you need to. And then come into stillness. Breathe into your hip. If you feel a lot of sensation here, try to breathe into it. Just imagine when you breathe out that the pain is going away. Push yourself up and bring your knees to the ground. Have the upper part of your legs perpendicular to the ground and the hips stacked over your knees. And move your hands as far away from your legs as you can and bring your chin or your forehead onto the ground for puppy pose. That's a great way to open up your shoulders, which get very stiff from all the pushing movements we are doing, and a thing I also still need a lot of improvement in. Rest your head onto the ground if you can and feel the sensation in your shoulders. To your belly and come into Sphinx pose for a moment. Have your elbows under your shoulder and pull your chest through your arms energetically. Now straighten your left arm to the side and roll onto your left hip. Bring your right foot behind your left leg and enjoy this shoulder stretch. If you want to, you can bring your other arm onto your back to deepen the stretch a bit. Or you can also grab your hand if you are able to do this. This is a nice way to get rid of tension in the shoulder and in the chest muscle. Switch sides. Have your right arm straight and roll onto your right hip. Have the left foot behind your right leg. Rest your head onto your ground or put a block under it and feel the tension leaving your body. Come back to the middle slowly, roll onto your back, and we're coming to the last two poses. Grab your right knee and twist open to the left side with your knee and have the gaze on your right hand. Maybe close the eyes here and feel the balancing effects of the twist. Come back to the middle and switch sides. Bring your left knee to your right side and straighten your left arm and have the gaze on your left hand. Twists are very detoxifying, and as I said, they bring balance to your body and especially to your spine. Pull your legs into your body one more time and then roll up. We are finished here. Great job. Hope you feel relaxed and a bit more loose now. As I said before, you can do this on a daily basis, maybe switch things up from time to time. I really suggest to work on your flexibility to stay healthy and also have a healthy body. You will benefit from this a lot in the future, I promise you. And it's just nicer to be able to touch your feet when you're standing and stuff like that. So appreciate that you spend your time with me. Peace out, your Tobi.